Hey there, it's Garland Smith with WebsiteHelpingHand.com, and I've got a great how-to video tutorial for you. In this video, we'll cover the process of converting an HTML website to a WordPress website using the WordPress responsive theme template. Here's a brief overview. Hypertext Markup Language, HTML, is a page markup language that allows you to design web pages and control every aspect, including content, colors, fonts, graphics, alignments, and so on. HTML is useful for those who wish to have tight control over every aspect of their web pages. WordPress is an open-source content management system that can be used to create blogs and websites. WordPress has evolved into a feature-rich web development tool that's easy to use and takes website creation out of the hands of website developers and puts it in the hands of average folks who want to create and maintain their own website. Website hosting is the service that provides space on the internet for websites. In order to have a website, you have to have web hosting. The best option for web hosting with WordPress is to use a service provider that has a one-click installation for WordPress. I use HostGator.com. They provide reliable web hosting at a reasonable price, excellent customer support, and a one-click installation for WordPress that will get you up and running in minutes. Here are the basic steps to convert your HTML website to WordPress. The first thing you need to do is to get web hosting and install WordPress. I won't be covering this in this video. The second thing is that you need to decide what you want to take from your old website and bring into your new website. It's like buying a new home. What furniture from your old home do you want to take to your new home? The third thing is that for each item that you plan to migrate from your old website, you need to figure out where it's going to go in your new website. Continuing with the moving analogy above, each item of furniture that you're going to take with you has to go somewhere in your new home. Where you decide to put it is dictated by the layout of your new home and the logical placement of the furniture. Same thing for moving elements from your old website to your WordPress website. The fourth thing is that now you know where you want stuff to go, use the WordPress dashboard menu to fill in the template. Finally, if there are additional items that you want to add to your website, such as an About Me page, FAQs, pictures or videos, and so on, you can add additional content by using the page menu to add one or more new pages. Here's the HTML website that I will be using to demonstrate. It's a simple one-page website with contact information. Nothing fancy, just a simple, straightforward HTML website. A WordPress theme is a collection of page templates, widgets, template layouts, menus, and so on that establish a look and feel for the website. The default WordPress responsive theme is displayed on the right. The goal is to convert the HTML website on the left to the WordPress responsive theme website on the right. The WordPress responsive theme is a good choice because it works with all major browsers and works well with mobile devices. Here we see how the objects from the original website will be mapped into the WordPress responsive theme template. So we're going to map the picture to the featured content area in the WordPress responsive theme. We're going to match the bold text here at the top to the headline and the bold text underneath to subheadline. We're going to map the text below that to the Home Widget 1 area. We're going to take this bold text in the middle and put that in the content area. We're going to take the contact information and put that into Home Widget 2. We'll include the address, phone number, email address. We'll map the link for Bob's calling schedule to Home Widget 3 and also include a menu item up at the top that provides access to the schedule. Here we see the original website on the left and the WordPress responsive theme website after conversion. Again, we see how the objects in the HTML website map to the WordPress responsive theme template. We've also added a custom logo and additional menu items. So the picture maps to the featured content. Bold text up at the top maps to the headline. Bold text underneath maps to the subheadline. Text below that maps to Home Widget 1. The bold text underneath that maps to the content area. The contact information maps to the Home Widget 2. And the schedule maps to Home Widget 3. We've also added a custom logo and additional menu items up at the top. Here we see the default WordPress responsive theme on the left and the result after converting the HTML website. A WordPress template is a cookie cutter that establishes a framework that controls the look and feel of the resulting website. You simply fill in the blanks in order to create your own content. This graphic shows the areas that need to be filled in for the WordPress responsive theme. So we've got the logo at the top. Anytime you create a new page, it gets added to the menu. Headline, subheadline, content area, what you want your visitor to do when they visit your website, Home Widgets 1, 2, and 3, and a featured content area. We'll show the dashboard menus that you use to fill in each of these areas. So here we've got the converted website, annotated, with the logo up at the top, menu, headline, subheadline, content area, call to action, Home Widgets 1, 2, and 3, and featured content. Now we'll discuss the steps to perform the conversion to bring elements from the original HTML website into the WordPress website. All of the work to administer a WordPress website is done from the WordPress dashboard. Each WordPress website has its own dashboard. So the first thing you need to do is to log into your WordPress dashboard in order to administer the website. To log into the WordPress dashboard, you go to the website /wp-admin. So if the website is bobbyer.com, you go to www.bobbyer.com/wp-admin and enter your login credentials. Once you've logged into the WordPress dashboard, you can do the remaining steps in pretty much any order. The order I've chosen here is arbitrary, but it provides a nice logical progression. Add the headline, subheadline, and content area. Then add the call to action and featured content. Add a logo. A 300 by 100 pixel image works well, but it can be stretched out if you'd like. Add additional pages for extra content. Add plugins to enhance the administration of your website. Plugins are additional optional features that can be added to provide additional functionality, such as a contact form or a visual editor to provide greater flexibility in adding text to widgets. All work on your WordPress website is performed in the WordPress dashboard. You have to log into your WordPress dashboard in order to begin. Here's a look at the menu commands that are available in the WordPress dashboard. We'll take a quick look at the ones that are most useful. Anything you add to your website, images, files, etc., go into your media area. Access the media area to add, delete, and edit content that you've added to your media library. Use the Pages menu to add, delete, and edit pages that you've added to your website. By default, the pages that you add will show up on your home page menu up at the top. The Appearance menu is where you go to do most of the work on your home page. To add the headline, the subheadline, content area, featured content, Home Widgets 1, 2, and 3, and the logo at the top. Plugins are additional optional features that you can add to your website to add things like contact forms and a visual editor to make it easier to add text to Home Widget 1, 2, and 3. The Users menu is used to administer users, to add users, delete users, grant access, change password, things like that. The Settings menu is used to manage miscellaneous settings such as general settings, writing, reading, discussion, and such. So now we'll go through each of the items and talk about the menu commands that are available for them. For media, we've got library, where you can access your media library. That's the files that you've uploaded, the images, the PDF files, etc. And add new to add new media content. Use the pages menu to access all pages so that you can edit and delete existing pages, or use the add new submenu to add a new page. The appearance menu is the place you go to make changes that affect the look and feel of the home page of your website. The appearance theme options is where you go to change the logo, the headline, the subheadline, content area, featured content, essentially most of the items that are on the home page. The appearance widgets menu is where you go to add text and make modifications to home widget 1, 2, and 3. Use the plugins menu to add and activate plugins or to deactivate plugins that you no longer want to use. For the users menu, go to all users to get a list of all existing users so that you can go and edit or delete an existing user, or use the add new to add a new user. And the settings menu gives you the ability to change miscellaneous settings: general, writing, reading, discussion, media, permalinks, etc. So we're using the appearance theme options home page, and we locate headline, subheadline, and content area. These are items that we're mapping out of the original HTML website into the new WordPress website. Go to the appearance theme options home page and add the call to action text. That's the text in the call to action on the home page, and the corresponding call to action URL. That's what happens when the user clicks on the call to action button. Add the featured content, which is displayed prominently on the home page. The featured content can be some combination of picture, text, HTML, etc. Something that you want to display prominently on the front page. Go to the Appearance, Theme Options, Logo Upload to upload a new custom logo or to replace an existing logo. You have a preview area that shows what the existing logo looks like. You can select an image from your computer or from your media library. Go to Appearance, Widgets to fill in the home widgets 1, 2, and 3. Widgets can be used for pretty much anything you want them to be. They can be used to access other menu items, to contain links to other websites. Just a very convenient way to organize information and provide it so that it's readily available. Home widgets 1, 2, and 3 display at the bottom of the home page. The default editor that is available for these widgets is a fairly simple editor. If you need a more elaborate visual editor, there's a nice plugin called Black Studio Tiny MCE Widget. If you go to the plugins and search for Black, you'll locate the Black Studio Tiny MCE widget. If you install this widget and activate it, it will show up under your available widgets as Visual Editor. This is a nice, solid, full-featured, rich text editor that enhances the editing of the home widgets 1, 2, and 3. Go to Pages, Add New in order to add new pages. New pages are useful for adding additional content to your website. When you add new pages, they get added to the menu on the home page. You can include pretty much anything you want on a new page. You can add content, media, HTML code, pretty much anything you want. You want the title to be descriptive because whatever you put in your title will show up on your menu, and you can choose the way the page is displayed from a list of page templates. The one that I like is the full width page, no sidebar. It makes full use of the entire screen. So once again, here's the result of converting our HTML website to a website using WordPress responsive theme. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this demo to be informative. Please visit my website to download the electronic version of the instructions and find other useful information related to web hosting and website design using WordPress. My website is www.websitehelpinghand.com. If you've not yet purchased your web hosting and plan to use HostGator.com, here are a couple of coupon codes that will provide savings when you sign up. EZ Coupon 25 will get you 25% off your purchase. EZ Coupon 994 will get you $9.94 off of your purchase. If you use one of these coupon codes, I'll receive a small commission from HostGator. I hope you'll consider using one of these coupon codes, as this allows me to produce videos to share information. I only recommend services that I use personally and believe will add value to my viewers. Thank you. WebsiteHelpingHand.com